Good morning. Today is Tuesday, November 17th, and this is the Morning Breach with Scott Davis. We are now only 45 days away from 2021. And like many of you, I'm ready to say goodbye to 2020. If anyone were to go back to November of 2019 and review your predictions for 2020, I doubt anyone would have had a global pandemic, the massive shift to work from home, or ransomware with extortion on their lists. Now, that doesn't mean that there aren't indicators like the dark web forums, technology advancements, and more that allow technology professionals to make predictions for what the next 12 months are going to hold. After all, the game of cat and mouse is always about future casting your next move. So to start off, I don't see ransomware slowing down at all. In fact, projections indicate that a ransomware attack will happen every 11 seconds in 2021. That will mean there will be a projected 2.86 million ransomware victims in 2021 alone. I expect cybercriminals to place more attention on social media as a viable source of data collection on end users, as well as their potential targets. But users typically feel safer when browsing their social media feed and are likely to complete surveys or questionnaires without validating the source, thus making this an easy attack vector. Now, there have been an uptick in those questionnaires since the election, but also in fake business or celebrity pages that promote or promise a generous offer by such an all you have to do is click and complete a form to claim the offer. I also see an increasingly reliance on risk quantification reports or third-party audits of your network security. More regulatory bodies are going to require these third-party audits moving forward. And business owners faced with shrinking budgets will start to look at these to ensure the cybersecurity related budget items are being spent wisely. You will also see more and more insurance firms utilize reports like these and standards set forth by established bodies like NIST to identify risk to help these firms price cyber insurance policies more appropriately. Now, will 2021 also have a mass wave of workers returning to office buildings? How will conferences evolve as their attendees are faced with virtual burnout? And what new cyber threats will cyber criminals come up with next? I invite you to post your predictions for 2021 in the comments feed below and let us know what your 2021 prediction is for cybersecurity. Capcom, the game maker of Resident Evil and other big titles, has confirmed a data breach has occurred in November or on November 2nd, and that data for as many as 350,000 customers may have been stolen. And this includes names, addresses, phone numbers, and in some cases, dates of birth. Capcom has also confirmed the cyber criminals accessed confidential corporate data and internal financial data and human resources files on both current and former employees. Capcom has confirmed that it was attacked by the Ragnar Locker ransomware. And the Ragnar Locker's website is listing data from Capcom that was allegedly stolen from Capcom, noting that the ransom or extortion has not yet been paid. The Delaware Division of Public Health announced recently that a temporary staff member sent 2 unencrypted emails in August to an unauthorized user that contained COVID-19 test results of about 10,000 individuals who were tested between July 16th and August 15th. The unauthorized receiver is who alerted DPH of the breach and has stated that emails and data were deleted. With that, DPH officials say there is minimal to no risk of patients' information being leaked elsewhere. But this does bring up a great point of how user error can share confidential data extremely easily. And it may be just using the Outlook autofill feature and sending it to John Adams versus John Doe. When sending data that may or does contain personal identifiable information, it's critical to triple check the recipients. A security researcher has disclosed proof of concept code for as many as 12 critical flaws affecting the web interface of Cisco Security Manager that makes it possible for an unauthenticated attacker to achieve remote code execution attacks. The flaws were reported to Cisco on July 13th, and the current published release of 4.22, which came out on November 9th, did not yet fix or resolve the vulnerabilities. Cisco reports that it has yet to find any evidence of the flaws being exploited in the wild and plans to resolve the flaws in the 4.23 release. The dating site Bumble has an API bug which exposes personal information of users like their political leanings, astrological signs, education, height, weight, distance away, and if they swiped right or left on a profile. The security researcher indicated they were able to bypass paying for the Bumble Boost Premium services and access information for the platform's entire user base of nearly 100 million. After more than 200 days since first reporting the bugs, several of the bugs remain active and vulnerable. That's what I have for you today with today's morning breach. Thank you for watching today's episode. If you've learned something new by watching this, please take a second and like and share the video. If you want to see more episodes of The Morning Breach or find useful resources in helping you secure your organization, please visit themorningbreach.com and follow along with us on Facebook and LinkedIn. Thanks for watching.